What's going on, guys, and welcome to my review of the Leatherman Surge. I've had this multi-tool for 6 months now. I've been able to put it through its paces and see where it excels and where sometimes it falls short. Now, to start things off, I just want to say that this is an excellent tool. It's not cheap and it's not lightweight, but you do get what you pay for. And in this case, you get great build quality and a great overall package. Now, the Surge is currently priced at $100 on the Leatherman website, but I've seen it go for around $80 on other online retailers like Amazon and whatnot. And at that price, you get the tool, the holster, and in addition to the holster, you also get a small little pouch. And basically that houses the, I'll put that to the side, the pouch houses the tool, the extra tool you get, which can either be the file or the saw. So they're interchangeable basically through a mechanism here. So you can change them out. I choose to run the saw, and most people I have seen choose to run the saw, but maybe you have a use for the file. So I just keep it in the holster, and the tool always lives in the holster, so that's not a problem. The holster is fairly well made. It's made of leather. And that means that it's going to take a little while to break in, especially the back leather here is, if you're running a belt through it, you're going to have to work it through. Now, this does have the option to be mounted horizontally on your belt through these holes, or vertically. The horizontal mounting is obviously only for skinnier belts because you're not going to get a huge belt through this. And maybe if you're, if you got like a suit on with a formal belt on that's skinny, this will work. But otherwise, you're gonna want to mount it vertically through bigger utility belts. The tool comes with blades that are accessible when the tool itself is closed. So you've got a straight edge blade that is very sharp with a good edge, and it's a good EDC knife. And you've also got a serrated edge blade, which would be good for cutting things like rope or, yeah. What's nice about this tool is that all the tools lock on this Surge. So the blades, as you can see here, are locked in place, and the way to retract them here is you press down, and all the tools have slightly different mechanisms. When you open the pliers, one of the nice new additions to the 2015 Surges is the incorporation of removable wire cutters. I don't know if that's going to focus. We'll see. Anyhow, so the removable wire cutters, once they start to dull, you can swap them out, and you can purchase them on the Leatherman website. Other tools that we have within the Surge, here we got, again, these lock. You got 2 flatheads, which is very nice. There we go. And then on the other side we have a bottle opener and a screwdriver, a Phillips head. And what's nice about this tool specifically is that it accommodates an extended bit driver set. So if you want, or if you have a need for more screwdriver heads, you can actually purchase them online, and as you can see, they all go in. So here we got a Phillips head and a flathead. And in addition to the extender, extra bit drivers, you can also get an extender, which plugs in here and just gives you a little bit more distance. So if you gotta go into tighter spaces to screw things in, then you do have that option. So that folds in, this locks into place, and to fold it in, you gotta press down. There we go. And as you can see, we've also got a ruler on the sides, which is fairly useful if you have a need for it. Obviously, you're not going to be doing anything super precise with it, but it is nice to have, and it does continue, so it's adjusted. You can measure this whenever you want. The tool weighs in at 12.5 ounces or 335 grams, and so it's by no means light, and that means that carrying this on your belt is really going to be average. Personally, I don't find that I like to carry this on my belt. I find that I prefer having it in my backpack, and it does live in the holster in my backpack. So that's really how I've been carrying it. Occasionally, when I do need to go lighter with my EDC, I will put it on my belt. As you can see, it's got a little bit of wear. I don't know if that's the belt coloring off or the holster coloring off, but either way, I mean, it's leather, so it's really built to age nicely. Otherwise, the Surge is, in my opinion, is a good heavy-duty EDC tool. I was hesitating between between the Surge and the Wave, and I decided to go for the Surge just because it's got a little bit more tools. The tools are slightly bigger, and it's just heavier duty. If weight is a huge concern for you, or you don't need the size of the Surge, you may want to consider the Wave, just because it offers a slightly lighter package at a slightly cheaper price, and a few advantages. So if you like this review and you want to start seeing more content from me, which will start publishing as quickly as possible, then give this video a thumbs up and feel free to subscribe. Thanks, guys. That's it.